Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's almost the weekend already. You can taste it. Tomorrow's Friday. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? How we doing, chat? Happy Thursday. Welcome in, guys. Queue's open. Queue's open if you guys want to hop in for some live rips tonight. Currently, no wait. We can rip on the live, we can send sealed, and we ship out next business day, guys. So try to get your stuff as fast as possible. Welcome in. Welcome in, G Money, Monte, JJ. What's good, guys? Welcome in, guys. Queue is open. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Go ahead, throw them in the chat for me. What's up, dude? Welcome in, Benny. How's it going, guys? How you doing, Eric? What's up, Jazzy? I do not have a Sylveon VMAX for sale, Alex. Sorry, brother. Welcome in, Melanie. How we doing, Bam? How's it going, everybody? Little update. Our Japanese restock should be in by Sunday. Appreciate the likes, Ben. So Japanese restock should be in by Sunday. Early next week, we should be getting in, get the Chinese products in, and then hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be getting the Korean restock. So we should be all stocked up by the end of next week. What's up, A? How we doing, guys? If you have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat. Welcome in, Tyler. How y'all doing? So yeah, our Japanese product is in the U.S. now, but probably probably not gonna be delivered till Saturday. So. Welcome in, guys. Happy Thursday. What's up, Tyler? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me know if you guys have any questions here. We still got a decent amount of stuff in stock. We've got Mega Brave, Clutch 151. We've got a lot of Mega Evolutions. We have Gem 3. We've got Ninja Spinner, Gloria Team Rocket, Brilliant Illusions, Mega Dream. What's up, KO? What all do you hear and stuff? So Tyler, we just we got stuff in the shop. Mostly Pokemon, right? English, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and we can rip on the live if you guys, you place an order. We can rip it live on the stream here, or we can send it sealed. It's up to you. Other than that, we just hang out, chat, talk about Pokemon, talk about whatever, sports, movies, all that good stuff. All right, Melanie. Melanie hopped in. All right, we got 5 packs of Inferno. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me know when you're ready to rip, Melanie, or if we are ripping, or if it's going sealed. All right. Good luck, good luck. Nimble, a Ludicolo on the AR, and Mamoswine behind him. Togedemaru, Groudon, Trapinch, Rodon EX, and the Jumbo Ice Cream. Charmander, Carvana, Smeargle, the Wigglytuff AR, and Glisar behind him. Very nice. 3 for 3. Gligar, Apom, Ambipom, Hollow, and Fire Breather. Last pack magic for you, Melanie. Lombre, Swinub, Ramblin', Bronzor, and Crocodile. Forget which one that is. Alright. Not too bad on 5 packs there. We got the Rotom, EX, Ludicolo, AR, and the Wigglytuff AR. Very nice. We'll also throw, here we go. We'll throw in the Latias and Enzoroark from Mega Dream for you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you breaking the ice with us for us tonight, Melanie. Right. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if y'all have any questions here. Welcome in, Jaden. How we doing, guys? Welcome in, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat there for me. We've got open queue, If you guys are looking to get some rips in, check out the shop using the icon bottom left corner of your screen. We can rip anything on the live, or we can send it sealed. We ship out next business day. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, Nathan. How we doing, chat? What's up, Zach? Welcome in. I can see you joined. Not sure if we'll be able to see your any comments. See the likes. How can you buy? If you check out, you can either click on the item down there that's pinned at the bottom, or there should be a shopping bag icon at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Then you can hit that. Should take you to the shop. What's up, Luis? Still waiting on our Korean restocks, guys. Some delays in the logistics here. Welcome in, Murdoch. Probably just this first one. I don't know why on the other account I made it won't show that you're live. Yeah, that is bizarre. Huh. What's good, Luis? Hey, I appreciate that, Zach. Yep, I see you. I see you, brother. Welcome in, Chloe. Yeah, our Japanese restock should be in by Sunday. It's in the U.S. It's been in the U.S. for about half a day, so I imagine it'll be out for delivery probably by Saturday. That'll probably be the soonest one, and then Chinese stuff has been a little delayed as well. So, but I was able to add to it. I was able to add to our order, so we'll be getting more stuff back in stock there. Appreciate the follow, Charlie. So hopefully by midweek we're all just about fully restocked. Korean stuff might take till Thursday, at least the initial stuff. So, but we'll be getting 151 Korean 151 back in, as well as Korean Tea Fest. Chinese restock's gonna have Gem 2, Gem 4, Gem 3, more Brilliant Illusions, and then actually the 30th anniversary product with the First Partners promos. So that should be good. Excited to get those in and see what they look like. And then Japanese restock's gonna have a bunch of Nihil, Zero, Ninja Spinner, and some more Mega Symphonia. See if we can pull the Mega Greninja this go round. We still have another box here of it. How we doing, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Queue is open. Queue's open if you're looking to get some live rips in here. You can check out that shop using the icon bottom left corner of your screen or hitting the item that's pinned at the bottom there. We got plenty of Mega Dream in stock. Those prices are going to be creeping up on Mega Dream here soon if they haven't already. If you haven't seen it around on other lives, the price is jumped up a good chunk. So it's more expensive than Ninja Spinner by about 20% now. And then stuff like Inferno and all that. Inferno, Heatwave Arena, all that kind of stuff is jumped up a good bit. Inferno's crazy expensive right now, so I don't know if that's just a short-term thing, like if product kind of dried up for a second, or if they're just not going to be printing any more of it. And it's just really hard to get a hold of, but time will tell. Time will tell, you know. For the more popular sets, like they did, you know, more releases of product, whether they really printed more or if it was just a release of a bunch, a back stock of like 151. Back about a year or so ago. I imagine there could be something like that because it is a very popular set, obviously. Everybody chasing the big Zard, Mega Charizard X, which we did hit last night. We hit that last night on the live for Mountain. So if you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check out that clip. Check out our profile. It'll be that most recent clip. What's up, May Brooks? How we doing, PokeReb? How's it going, Garrett? Welcome in, guys. Appreciate y'all checking out the live here. Let me know if you have any questions. Our queue is open. Queue's open. We can rip on the live for you. We can send a seal, and we ship out next business day. We've got Collect 151, where you can pull the Gengar Pikachu. That bad boy's over $1,200 raw. Currently exclusive art out of that set. Also could potentially pull the Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew market values creeping up on the Chinese Bubble Mew. It's like over $130 raw now. We got some Ninja Spinner. We've got Mega Dream. Plenty of Mega Dream in the shop there. Brilliant Illusions. Gloria Team Rocket. And a lot of Mega Evolutions. A lot of Mega Evolutions, guys. So, if y'all have any questions, please feel free. Throw them in the chat. Anybody out there Star Wars fan? Hey, Garrett hopping in. We got Garrett. 3 packs of Inferno. Let me know if we're ripping live and if you're ready, Garrett. All right, here we go. Good luck, brother. Charmeleon, Smeargle, Lotad, Ceruledge, and Battle Cage. Yamper, Charmander, Zigzagoon, Tauros, and Ludicolo. Last pack magic for you, Garrett. Sneevil, Dugong, Jigglypuff, Secret Rare Battle Cage, and the Brambleghast. Let's see, we got a couple other things we can throw here for you. We got the Fan Rotom Pokeball out of T-Fest, and get you the Mega Dragonite EX out of Mega Dream. Appreciate you hopping in, Garrett. Got that Battle Cage Secret Rare out of Inferno. Appreciate you. The best pulls out of Inferno, we have that Mega Charizard X SAR, we've got the Mega Charizard gold in that set as well. And then what else? I think after that it's a little bit of a drop off, not gonna lie. What's up, Desert? You got the Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo, SAR, Rotom, SAR, Dawn. Dawn is the big trainer, SAR in that. There's a Mega Lopunny, SAR. I think those are the biggest ones. I'm trying to remember if there's any other Pokemon. Yeah, the Phantasmal Flames, Zard, Garrett, yep. The big guy. We pulled one last night for Mountain. So if you haven't seen it, check out that clip. It's on our profile. Posted that up. Try to get that on the out there as soon as possible. Zach is back. Yeah, some of the bigger ARs are going to be like your Piplup. It's a Piplup AR. You've got the Dugong, which is really nice. Wigglytuff is popular since it's one of the, 151. I think it's got the Zacian art rare. Those are probably your tops in the art rares. It's tough, Garrett. Let's see. Mega Dream is pretty solid. I mean, you're guaranteed at least an EX hit in every pack because it's a high class set. Yeah, I don't know why they're gonna be so difficult, Zach. The Gloria Team Rocket, you have a good chance at pulling some good stuff out of there. There's like ARs. There's nice ARs like the Meowth, the Kangaskhan. What else? The Zamazenta, Weezing. A lot of good stuff there. But then there's the chance to chase the big Rockets Mewtwo in there. What's up? I'm beaming. I think there's no guaranteed hits in English, but we've got a lot of Mega Evolution, which is really solid. All the stuff you see on the stand here, these ones, you could pull out of Mega Evolutions. Plus it has 2 golds in it. It's got the gold Mega Lucario. It's got the gold Mega Gardevoir. You've got the Mega Lucario SAR. You've got the Mega Absol SAR. Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Venusaur, Mega Latias. You got the Mega Gardevoir SAR. There's just a lot of... I think there's a lot of hits, and Mega Evolution kind of gets slept on because everybody was like chasing the big Zard. So I think those are the better ones. It's like the Chinese products are nice too because they're relatively less expensive. It's just that mainly in a full box of the Chinese product, you're only guaranteed like one bigger hit, meaning like out of Gem 3, you're only guaranteed one card that would look something like this, or these. Like they look like an AR, but they're like the box hit out of Chinese product. So it's harder to hit when you're going like by the pack. So, all right, I see you. All right, we got you one more Inferno with two Mega. So let's do the Inferno first, and then we'll get that Mega for you. All right, good luck, Garrett. Bolton, Piplup, Cottony, Linawan, and the Lysar. All right, Mega Dream. I think we're still due for a box hit on Mega Dream here. Caterpillar, Vanillite, Riolu, Electros, Mismagius, Tropicos EX, and a red balloon behind it. Duskull, Sharkadet, Pesheron, Honchkrow, Kilowattrel. Yep, I think we got our box hit here. It's Kilowattrel again, hollow. Oh, very nice, Garrett. There we go. Oh, just in time, Mountain. Here's the best pull. We got that Mega Attack Charizard. It was only the second time pulling this. Beautiful. Very nice snipe, Garrett. And just headband behind it. There we go. Glad my suggestion worked out there. Very nice. I think because you can't pull this in English, it was trending as the top Mega Attack hit out of Mega Dream for a while. Beautiful. So we got that Inferno X and the Terapagos EX, or I should say Mega Attack Charizard. There we go. Big dubs, Garrett. Appreciate you, brother. And I'm going to tuck that in with your previous order. Keep everything together for you. If I can, if it fits here. Let's see. Like a glove. All right, add that order number. All right, Melanie, hop back in. Alright, we got 3 Inferno X, Melanie. Let me know when you're ready. Alright. Good luck. Good luck, Melanie. Bunnery, Carvana, Misdreavus, Dawn, and Darmanitan. Prinplup, Crocodile, Gloom, Mega Sharpedo EX, and Sacred Charm Necklace. Alright, last pack magic for you, Melanie. Yamper, Seal, Bronzor, Seviper, and Dizzying Valley. Alright, let me see. Got something else here. Let's see. Eevee, Blood Moon, and we'll get you the Mega Heracross and Mega Sharpedo to go with your Japanese Mega Sharpedo. So let's get these sleeved up here, along with the Eevee and Blood Moon. Should be able to get that. Alright, we got Mountain hopping in. No problem, Melanie. Appreciate you. Get you at 3761. All right, let's see what Mountain's going after. All right, box of Glory of Team Rocket from Mountain. It's going big. Going big right off the bat. Swishing all around here. All right, Mountain. Re-ripping it for you. Yep. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. We're still looking for our first big pull out of a box of Rocket. Glory of Team Rocket. Really looking to see that Mewtwo, man. Love to see the Mewtwo come out for us. Moltres is solid too. Moltres SAR. Welcome in, Jace. How we doing, guys? All right. 30 packs. Team Rocket. Empty box. All right. Good luck. Good luck, Mountain. Clan Pearl. The Kangaskhan AR right off the bat. And the Probopass behind it. Very nice. Kangaskhan's one of my favorites, so. One of my favorite original 151. Growlithe, Kangaskhan, some type of Rotom. Oh man, Regirock, yep, and the Rocket's drone behind it. Grimer, Birdie, Flaffy, Fortress, Metachan, another Rotom. What's up, CM7? Eradicate, Nidoran. No, that's Nidorino. It's no weird. And Rocket. I forget what her name is. I hope this is a double hit box. That's a crazy username. Can't believe TikTok allows that. Huh. Houndour. That's Nidorino. Porygon, Pineco, Zubat. I don't know. Porygon's Evolution and Geo. Drowsy, Mushroom, Hollow Zapdos, and the Murkrow. Birdie, Fire Chicken, and the Zamazenta AR. There we go. ARs are cooking. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the top ARs in my book. Marie of the set. That is Meowth. Yeah, it looks like one of the ending or towards the end of Lion King. You know, when the Pride Rock is on fire, all that kind of stuff. Simba and Scar fighting. That's what it reminds me of. Primate, Barracuda, Nidoking, and Arcanine behind him. Coughing, Nosepass, Clamperl, Clamperl's Evolution, and Barracuda. Nidoran, Muck, Watchtower. Welcome in, guys. Queue's open. Feel free to hop in. Nidorina, Fire Chicken, and Blaziken. Oh yeah, the Blaziken ARs in this too. Yeah, Blaziken and the Zamazenta are probably the two top ones. See if we can get that for your last AR. That would be sick. Larvitar, Ekans, Squawkabilly, Weezing, Hypno. Skarmory, Rattata, Golbat, Monkey. Meowth. Dark Energies. What's that, like double energy? Something like that? Mareep. Porygon. Sneevil Hollow. And Mimikyu. Larptar. Clamper. Bird. Arbok. Ampharos. Growlithe. Ooh, Spidops. Spidops AR. Very cool. And Rocket Lady behind there. We'll give that some podium time up front there. Rattata. Nidoran. Oh, jeez. Houndour. It's Crobat. Crobat EX. My bad, Mountain. If you guys are just joining us, I mentioned earlier our Japanese restock should be in by Sunday stream. So we get Ninja Spinner, T-Tar, Ninja Spinner, Nihil, and Mega Symphonia back in stock. Hoping by early next week we get our Chinese restock, Flaffy, Nidoqueen, and then potentially later in the week getting our Korean restock. That's going to have 151 and Korean T-Fest in it, so we will definitely let you guys know when we get that in. Rattata, Fire Chicken, Zamazenta Hollow, Medicham. Alright, we got 5 more packs here. Rodon, Nidorina, Mankey, Persian EX, and the Wheezing behind it. Skarmory, Birdie, Spidops, 3 more. Ampharos and Muck. Nose Pass. Rocket, Kaboom, Mama Snow. Alright, last pack magic for you, Mountain. Appreciate the follow, Drew. Mareep, Rodon. And that is all she wrote. Yeah, it's tough box. Tough box on that one, Mountain. Let's see. So I got this Ludicolo. I don't know if you have this already, Mountain. We can throw that in there for you. Set that there. Let's see. Appreciate the likes, Drew. All right, go over your hits here, Mountain. We got the Rockets Persian, Rockets Crobat, Rockets Nidoking, Regirock, Kangaskhan, Spidups, Zamazenta, and I can't remember her name. Rocket Lady. And then throwing that Ludicolo in there for you as well from Inferno X. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate you. Sometimes it be like that, right? You get the box, nothing too big, and then like yesterday you snipe 4 packs and pull the biggest hit out there right now. So no problem, Mountain. Appreciate you taking a shot with us, brother. All right, guys, let's see. Yep, our queue is open. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow, Jackson. Let me know if you guys have any questions here. Still a lot of good stuff left in the shop here while we're waiting for our restocks to come in. We've got plenty of Mega Evolution. A free box. Man, I wish we were in a spot where we could give boxes away. But not yet. If you follow, you're following us. So we are, when we get to 1,000 followers, we're going to do a couple giveaways. We're going to be giving away each of these, 2 separate giveaways. Can't really give away packs right now, Jackson. We're pretty low on inventory. So can't afford to just slinging them out there while we're waiting for our restocks to get delivered. But we will be soon. We will be soon. Once we get stuff up and running again, restocked. My goodness. Thank you so much, Mountain. Mountain with the Galaxy, guys. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, I think really, honestly, it's only slowed down a little bit because mostly I think the inventory, we're thinning out. I mean, I put orders in our Korean restock. I put that order in 2 weeks ago. Chinese order I put in about a week ago now. Usually it's already shipped out and we probably would have had it by today. It's just a little bit of a delay in them getting part of our order. But I was able to add to it. I just added to it, so hopefully they'll be shipping that out shortly. we'll get that stuff back in. And then our Japanese stuff is the fastest. Everyone's Ninja Spinner and Nihil. Yep. Yeah, there's a good chunk of that, and then I got some more Mega Symphonia. I only had 2 boxes originally, and those sold pretty quick. We did pretty well on those rips, and you know, you got that Mega Gardevoir. You could pull the gold, the SAR. I think the Mega Absol's in there. You might have the Mega Latias. Can't remember if it's Mega Latias or Mega Kangaskhan that's in that one. But a lot of good stuff in that set. And it's at a decent price point. It's less expensive than Ninja Spinner, so got a few boxes of that. It's tough. Besides Ninja Spinner and Nihil, the most of the product is just, you know, it's a lot more expensive per unit. So it's trying to find the stuff that people still want to rip, but isn't like so cost prohibited. What would we be trading, Jackson? Not really sure how we'd be able to trade. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you had actually offered me that, I mean, I would have done it if you were serious about it, but I would have had to been throwing some other stuff in there because it would not have been an equal trade by any means. But I do have one, actually. I do have that Charizard, so. Took me way more, took me ripping way more Inferno X than you did, Mountain. I ripped like 11, 12 boxes to get mine. I don't know. It looked really good. It looked really good, Mountain. To the naked eye, as far as centering and all that. You know, there's no signs of whitening or anything on the corners or any edges that sometimes happens, even, you know, right out of the box. So I could definitely see it getting a 10. And I think you should grade it. So it depends, Mountain. It depends. You know, Beckett has, so technically the parent company that owns PSA now owns Beckett as well. I think the main thing for Beckett is their black label, meaning that's like the top of the top. Like, the utmost 10 out of 10, like perfect pretty much. It has that going for it that you could submit it against. They're obviously super rare, which is why it makes it way more valuable. So Beckett does have that going for him. Other than that, I would say PSA is really your best bet in general. From a holding onto a value and um, really what people desire. You know, if you wanted to go to like card shows and that kind of thing, the vast majority of them only like buy and trade PSA slabs. Not a lot of them deal in like tag or CGC, just because the market price stability of PSAs usually holds strong. Um, my personal opinion is PSA though is not a good company. I think they do a lot of stuff that's unethical. I don't think they maintain good standards. There's so many inconsistencies, not just at the subjective grading level, but in their practices and how they operate their customer service and everything. Um, from all the different stories I've heard over like the last 5 or 6 months, they are just not a great company. I don't think they have. If they have a code of ethics, they sure as hell don't follow it. Or, or it's very flawed if they are following it. That's my personal opinion. I have graded with PSA in the past. It was like 2 years ago. I have not graded with them um, recently. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Misaligned. Appreciate the likes. So that's just my personal opinion. Now, as far as the monetary value and everything, PSA is still your best bet. It's the industry standard. So, you guys nice and warm now? Did y'all eat? What'd you eat? Yep. Check out their website, Mountain. Check out the website. Read up on it. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to check what their website's stating right now, but yeah, they had a massive backlog. I don't know if that's thinned out at all. That's the other thing. It's just like, okay, you guys do the largest volume by far of any grading company in the world. And they just have not made adjustments. Is that Chick-fil-A? Did you get Chick-fil-A? Nailed it. I crush it with the emojis. It's like the emoji anagram type things. I don't know what they call them. Bingo was his name-o. Isn't Bingo the name of one of... thank you. Isn't Bingo one of the names of the characters in Bluey? It's Bluey, Chili. Is Bingo the dad? Or Bingo the sibling? But they're gonna have a Bingo or a Bluey part of in Disney World in Animal Kingdom coming soon. What's up, Trembly? So, if any of y'all know people that would be interested in that, or taking their kids to that, it's coming soon to Animal Kingdom. Younger sister of Bluey. Yep. Ha! I knew Bingo was one of them. Still forget what the dad one is. The mom's name's Chili. It's crazy because there's, of the very little bit I've seen from friends, kids watching it, there's one episode where like they got them walking or like crossing the street or something, and Chili is the mom, and she's like dancing or something while she's crossing the street, and somebody puts their head out the window and says, "Shake it, Chili," which is just crazy work for a children's show. Yeah, I guess they don't think too much of telling somebody to shake it, especially a mother. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so if you guys missed it, be back later. Dang, Trumbull, you just got here and you're bouncing. I see how it is. What's up, Thomas? Thomas, if you're looking for more Phantasmal, I do have some more blisters. I do have some more blisters I could throw up in the shop if you're looking to rip some. They're kind of just like my secret reserve right now. My just in case. And right now we're kind of low on inventory, so... Potter. So chat, we still have plenty of Mega Dream. We gotta buy the pack, buy the box. Let's see, we got Ninja Spinner, Collect 151. We've got Gem 3. Gem 3. Our Chinese restock is gonna have Gem 2, Gem 3, Gem 4, Brilliant Illusions, and then also a newer product that released over there. It's their version of the First Partners product. So instead of getting all three of a particular line of starters, you're gonna get one random promo in a pack. That's gonna be one of the First Partners. I don't know, Zach. I don't know. It's crazy expensive. Put it this way, like it would be over $200 a box, like easily. It'd probably be over I'd probably have to sell it for over $220 a box. It is very expensive. So I don't have it on the current reorder. Yeah, I don't know if that's what everybody's seen across the board, but that's what I've seen from my supplier. It's crazy. Over 24,000 yen. I think that's like their price, and then they put the tariff fees on top of it, and then shipping and all that. So, unfortunately, it's very expensive. I think I'd be better off getting Phantasmal. You know? Better off getting English Phantasmal instead. If I can find it. The price I got quoted for that was pretty crazy too. It was above market price. above TCG market price. What's up, Scoldger? How we doing, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Queue is open. Queue's open. Let me know if you all have any questions. Could just be really difficult because of the popularity of the set. Could just be really difficult. Yeah, not for an insane price. Usually what dictates it is the accessibility of it over there. And then if they're anticipating any like reprints or anything to happen soon. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a supply and demand type deal. It's just, I don't know if... It's quite possible some people saw the price creeping up a little bit and somebody did like a mass buyout. It's possible. I don't know why it jumped up so much. It's not typical. It's not typical for most stuff. Like say Mega Dream, or not Mega Dream. Mega Dream's creeped up a little bit more in price now because that's not as accessible as it had been. And it's getting a little bit older because you had Mega Dream, then you had Nihil Zero, and then you have Ninja Spinner. So it's already like 3 sets ago, or 2 sets ago, I guess technically, from the current one. So usually, depending on the popularity of the set, you'll get like a few weeks in will be like the cheapest it'll be, and then it could go back up. Then it could drop back down if they do a reprint. So it all depends. Japanese does theirs a little differently too, compared to English. Like Japanese, like the Japanese prints their own product there, and then just like, you know, the English product is printed, manufactured over here in the US, and so they are not connected. So they kind of follow their own deal, and they really base it off of what the Japanese demand is. And so it's kind of hard to see what the Japanese market's doing all the way from over here. Try to track it as best as possible when I get price lists from suppliers, but yeah, Inferno jumped up like 7,000 yen, like suddenly, which is like $45 to $50, I think, just about. So it happened practically overnight. Some of the sets that are getting up towards that price too is like, although they're older sets, is Black Bolt, White Flare, Gloria Team Rocket. And Gloria Team Rocket was so much more difficult too, as far as because of the price, but also the demand slash low supply. I had to do a mandatory quantity to order that. So they had to, they locked me in at a certain price and a certain quantity to purchase it. So that to me just is kind of an example of it being harder for them to source it. So when that happens, they usually try to get you for a minimum order. What's up, Zugio? Welcome back in. Welcome in, welcome in. Not too much, man. Not too much. We're kind of waiting on some restocks to come in. We've been hit pretty hard over the last 2 weeks. So despite trying to get orders out earlier, a little bit of logistical delays with that, and so other than that, I mean, we're doing great. It's a good thing. It's a good thing because we've been, ripping a lot, ripping some real good stuff too. But just waiting to get our restocks in, so we can get you all the good stuff again. We got Nihil Zero and Ninja Spinner, along with Mega Symphonia restocks coming in on Japanese. We've been waiting a while for our Korean 151 and Korean T-Fest restock. And then Chinese ones had a little bit of a delay. So hopefully by early next week we get that one in. Yeah, man, I got it for pretty close to what we had it, but we were able to get the last iteration of inventory, or last block of inventory. I'm afraid of what the price is going to be like after that, though. It's already been 2 weeks since I paid for that. So I imagine if the price has been trending up on that for the Korean 151, that 2 weeks haven't gone by, it's probably more expensive already. And then by the time I might be looking to restock, it'll be even higher. So we shall see, you know. It is kind of crazy to think, like, because Korean, like, EV Heroes is still way less expensive than the Japanese counterpart. Is a gold medal first edition Charizard worth a lot. Found it under a box in Target. I don't know that any of the metal cards are actually technically first edition. I don't think they did anything first edition outside of, like, beyond probably like 2005-ish or something like that. There is a gold, I think there's a gold metal Charizard from the Celebrations Ultra Premier. If it's an actual metal one. It is rare, but it's rare from the standpoint that you can't get it without having one of the UPCs. And Celebrations UPC is insanely expensive. They're hard to keep in good shape though, because I heard the quality of the paint on the metal was not great, so they chip very easily. What's up, Diamond? What's up, Jace? Welcome in, guys. How we doing? If you guys are interested in hopping in, our queue is open. Currently no wait. If you were just joining us, we are waiting on some restocks coming in. So by next week, by mid to late next week, we should be fully restocked and back in good shape. So apologize. What's up, Aurelio? Apologize. You know, it's good and bad. It's been a delay, but also you guys have been been showing a ton of support over the last couple weeks. So also have a normal one, and I got it graded, and it's PSA 10. The guy said it's worth a lot. A normal card that's a gold Charizard. I mean, that could be like the Mega Charizard. I mean, that is a very no. Not sure which card it is then. Oh, a normal first edition Charizard. Yeah, the first edition Charizards for sure. Yeah, I mean, if it's a PSA 10, I mean, we're talking buku dollars. If it's the base set first edition. I don't know of any other first edition Charizards, though. I bet it does. I don't have a first edition base set one, but I do have a base set Charizard. I did not pull it. I did purchase it a couple years ago in a PSA 6. A PSA 6, and even that's worth a few $100s now. So I think it's at least doubled in value since I bought it. So all the Charizards are very valuable, very popular, you know. Yeah, that's crazy. That's first edition booster box is crazy. Yeah, there's no point. There's almost no upside because you would have the only way it'd be worthwhile opening that box is if you pulled a Charizard, first edition Charizard, and it would have to grade a 10, and then it would be that's the only way you could increase the value of that box. Anything short of a Charizard that grades a 10, it's not worth it. That box is worth more. Box is worth more sealed because of the potential to pull the Charizard first edition. Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, it'd be great pulls, you know, great to have anything in first edition base set, whether it's, you know, it's shadowless and all that. But I think the only individual card that would be worth more than a full sealed base set booster box would be a first edition Charizard, like in a 10, either in a 9 or a 10. 9 might break even, 10 would be worth more. Because a first edition base set booster box is worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars now. It's got to be at least a couple hundred, I think. I think. Let me see. Yeah, like holding on to sealed stuff. It's more and more surprising to find out how many supposedly are in existence. So to put it in perspective, we've got... Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, I don't know that they had them in the booster boxes back at like Target and all that. They usually had, like on the hangers, right? They had them in like the cardboard. Those are crazy expensive too. Like I just saw, there's a guy I follow on Instagram that got a few boxes, a few original Wizards of the Coast boxes of those like single pack blisters from base set, and I mean it's one box of them's thousands of dollars. So we got a listed on TCG player listed of a first edition Shadowless base set booster pack is $17,500 for one pack. For one pack, $17,500 for a Shadowless first edition base set booster pack. Crazy. So the cost of what you could use, or the amount that you could use to buy a car, would get you one pack. And there's only 3 of them listed. And that's the cheapest one. After that, you got 20K. And then you got somebody on here that's trying to get 55K. I don't think that's going to happen. That to me is somebody who's like, hey, what's up, Bubba? That's like somebody, I'll list it. Hey, if somebody wants to pay that much money, shoot, I'll sell it for that. But other than that, I'm holding on to it. So, yeah. And people put their money, yeah. That's the thing. I mean, you just never know. I mean, the way Pokemon is right now, with certain sets of things that are like 4 years old, if that. So what? So a booster box of Evolving Skies, right? Which at one point was selling for less than MSRP back in the day when it first came out. A booster box, right? So the MSRP would have been probably around like 155 or so back then for a booster box of Evolving Skies. You might have been able to get it for less than that. The current value, current market price of a sealed booster box of Evolving Skies is $2,600. So that is over 10 times. Worth over 10 times what it was going for when it was first released. And that set is what, like 4, maybe 4.5 years old? And it has increased in value by more than 10x. What's that? 2,600? What's the math on that? 16 times. It's worth 16 times the amount of MSRP when it first came out. And it's only like 4 or 5 years old. That's way better than what you could do in the stock market, unless you're trading, unless you got crypto and had it very early on and then sold it at the peak. But regular stocks, you're not beating a 1,600% return. Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. You could even look at like Glory of Team Rocket right now. Glory of Team Rocket was released like last year, or not Glory of Team Rocket, Destined Rivals English. The English ones tend to go up more now. If it's a really good set, you could, the Japanese equivalent of the set could still go up, but doesn't usually go up quite that much. Booster box of Destined Rivals current market value is just under $600. And even when that came out during the boom. Even at that, it's selling for like $250, $275. You could get a booster box. So it's over doubled in value already if you kept it sealed. And that's just like a year. I could have gotten a case at $400 a piece, but that was when I was just starting out, and I did not have that kind of money to spend on inventory. And I just don't, especially without having started established a clientele. Like, it's hard to come right out the gate and be like, okay, well, I'm selling booster boxes for $450, I'm not sure they would have moved much. Welcome in, Tracy. So yeah, I don't usually I'm not giving any investment advice or anything. It's just the way Pokemon's worked recently. Is things, if it's a good set, even though it might be expensive right off the bat, it typically is just going to keep going up in value. So perfect example would be Destined Rivals. Good overall set. A lot of the Team Rocket stuff. You got some of the trainers. You got Ethan's Ho-Oh in there. You got Rocket's Moltres. Rocket's Mewtwo. Rocket's Nidoking. A bunch of nice pools, nice SARs in that set. But it's also got kind of that nostalgia factor. I guarantee you, if you hold on to stuff from it's going to be expensive, but the 30th anniversary stuff, I wouldn't mess with too much of ancillary products. But if they do ETBs or UPCs, those are the things to snatch up and hold on to and keep sealed. And all you got to do is look at Celebrations that came out about 2020, so about 6 years ago, and look at how much they go for. Like the ultra premium collection boxes are like $1,000 easily. So in 6 years, the value of those have gone up like 10x. ETBs are always a good value, especially if it has a promo card in it, and a desirable promo card at that. Like the Greninja. What's it, the Greninja? I think it's a Greninja Gold Star promo for celebrations in the ETBs. So you used to still be able to get those for like $75 when I first got back into collecting. So whatever this 30th anniversary collection is going to have, that, you know, that's going to be the move. Yep, a Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection is market price $1,000. What's up, Jay? Welcome in. How you doing, Isabella? The Celebrations ETB market value is $330. So something that once sold for $50 a piece and was pretty accessible just about 6 years ago is now worth almost 7 times. And it keeps climbing up. It's gone from about $250 up to $330 in the last 2 months. 2.5 months. So just something to look out for with the celebrations, or the 30th anniversary set due to come out. That's going to be in like September, October time frame, guys. So keep a lookout. Keep a lookout if you are interested. Yeah, if you can find it, right? If you can find the product, find it sealed. It'll definitely retain its value, especially if you can get it at MSRP. If you can get it at MSRP, absolutely go for it. Welcome in, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Hope that Evolution's treating you well. What was it, the Espeon? Hope you found a good spot for it in your collection. All right, hopping in. Let's see. All right, we got a box of Collect 151 Surprise. Been a while since we've done a full box of one. Are we ripping it live for you, Sarah? Or send and sealed? Rip it. All right. Good luck. Good luck. We would love to see that Gengar Pikachu, right? That's the big dog we're looking for. Forgot this pull tab sucks. Ow. Yeah. Pull you another Gengar. Hey, I would love to. I would love to. We pulled the Mega Charizard out of Inferno X last night. So I would be very happy to rip another huge chase. Alright, we got Metapod, Psyduck, Hitmonlee, Ponyta, and the Ninetales EX. Farfetch'd, Kakuna, Vulpix, Grimer, and the reverse Nidoran. No Bolt, got you. Eradicate, Victory Bell, yep. Rhyhorn, Slowbro, and the Nidorino on the reverse. Dugong, Nidoqueen, Krabby, and it's a Gengar Hollow. Especially since it's Gengar Hollow. Because even like the Japanese one, or the English one, I think the English Gengar Hollow, just a basic hollow, is like $15 market now. Machop, Grimer, or Mach, jeez, Bulbasaur, Poliwrath. Hollow Electro. Mankey, Ivysaur, Meowth, Execute, Mr. Mime Hollow. Nidoran, Poliwhirl, Magneton, Rapidash, another Gengar Hollow. Interesting. Poliwhirl, Oddish, Magneton, Tentacle, Reverse Sheldor. Geodude, Butterfree, Eevee, Pika, Reverse Abra. Having a snooze behind a rock. Wonder if he just teleported there, you know, he just like dipped out to take a nap. Psyduck, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Articuno reverse. That's pretty cool. Let's leave that one up. It's a rare. It is a rare on the reverse. Articuno. Tata, Mankey, Machamp, or Machoke, sorry, Dratini, and Poliwrath on the reverse. Making a sweat here. Haunter, Goldeen, Hitmonlee, Slowbro, Metapod on the reverse. Hey, I see you, Zach. Dragonair, Nidoran, Butterfree, Eevee, and the Aerodactyl Hollow. Two more packs here. Machop, Mach, Mankey, Snorlax, and it's the Oddish Baby Shiny. We pulled the Gloom one just the other day out of single packs. last pack magic. Hypno, Dugong, Porygon, Mach, and it's the Ditto rare. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the Oddish took the spot of our box hit. So we got Hollow Ditto, Aerodactyl, Articuno Reverse, Gengar, Mime, Electrode, Gengar again, EX on our Ninetales, and the Oddish Baby Shiny. Yeah, sorry, Sarah. No problem, Sarah. We're gonna be we're just waiting on our shipment of Korean restock, so we're getting in a case of Korean 151 and Korean T-Fest. So yeah, if those are sets you're still looking to rip some in, we should have them by hopefully end of next week. I was told they should be shipping out any minute now. So, but yeah. Appreciate you hopping in. Yep, so we will be getting a bunch of our restocks coming in here. Restock for several different things. What's up, Celeste? Japanese, we should have Japanese back in probably by Saturday. It's in the US, which is obviously great news. But our Chinese hasn't shipped out yet. And we're just waiting for confirmation of shipping on Korean. Korean will probably take the longest because it comes USPS, and that takes 5 business days. Japanese usually tends to be the fastest here. So no update since this afternoon, earlier this afternoon on the Japanese stuff. Queue will be open for a little bit longer here, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with us, all the support. We got almost 8,000 likes still on one of the slowest nights in a while. Like I said, our restocks. It was the Collect 151. Collect 151 surprise. It looks, the packs look like this. The box looks pretty similar with the big Gengar stand behind Pikachu. What's up, Jarrett? How we doing, Ruben? All right, we got two packs. Welcome in, Zugio. 2 packs of the Collect 151. All right, we ripping, ready to go, Donna. I don't know if I missed the message or something. Nope, I didn't. All right, here we go. 2-pack Snipey on the Collect 151. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. All right, Magmar, Slowbro, Spearow, Charmeleon, Haunter Reverse, Staryu, Caterpie, Abra, Wartortle, and just the Kabutops Hollow Rare. Yeah, Collect 151, it can be tough. It's just the cost of the box. It's also super rare to find. My Chinese supplier doesn't list it anymore in his price listings. I don't think he can get a hold of the slim packs anymore. And the jumbo packs are just a box of jumbo is like $200. So it's crazy. What's going on, Elias? Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Ruby on, and have that queue open for about another 10 more minutes here. So appreciate y'all hanging out and showing your support. Yeah, I don't want you guys to ever feel obligated to have to purchase anything. I know right now there's not a ton in the shop that might be appealing, or at least in your price point. Like if you're looking to rip a full box, I think the most affordable thing we've got is the Mega Dream. So, and then per pack, since they're only 10 packs in a box, it works out a little bit more expensive there as well. So those items coming back in, Gem 2, Gem 3, Gem 4, Brilliant Illusions, and then the 30th anniversary first partner set products. That'll have a promo, one random promo, a pack of Brilliant Illusions, and a 30th anniversary card holder. Those will be coming in as well, all part of our Chinese product restock. And then the Japanese restock, which should be coming in soon. We're anticipating that coming in by Saturday here. That's going to have Nihil Zero, Ninja Spinner back in. We'll have it available by the box and by the pack for each of those. And then some Mega Symphonia. Korean 151 and T-Fest, Korean T-Fest, are due to come in as well. Probably towards the end of next week. So we will absolutely post about that and keep you guys informed on what the status of that is. So appreciate you guys bearing with us while we wait for our supply chain to catch up. So it's been a great past couple weeks. So with that comes some growing pains, unfortunately. It's crazy some of the usernames you see on here. Wicked Genetics. Anywho, hey, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow, Rope. A few more minutes, guys. We'll have that queue open for a few more minutes here. Then we're gonna close up, and then we'll be back with you guys Sunday night. Sunday night should have that Japanese restock in. So looking forward to ripping some more Ninja Spinner, Nihil 0. See if we can pull. See if we can get that Meowth out of Nihil. Either the secret rare or the SAR. And see if we can find that Mega Greninja. See if we can get that frog. You know? Haven't seen that SAR yet. Haven't even seen the secret rare of it yet. So be interesting to keep the chase up on there and see what we can get. And then we'll also have Mega Symphonia back in, so we can try to hit that gold Gardevoir and the Gardevoir SAR. There, we've hit the Acerolas Mischief, which was a gorgeous artwork. I gotta look that up, actually. I might try to snag me the single for that card. Alright guys, unless anybody's currently in the chat and thinking about hopping in here, I just shook the whole desk. We're going to go ahead, I think, close her up for the night. We'll see you guys Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern again. Like I said, we should have that Japanese restock in. If that doesn't come in, I'm going to find a way to get a hold of something good so we can be ripping on live here for you. Have some good stuff available as we're waiting, as our restocks start to trickle in here. So appreciate y'all's support. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you Sunday night. 8 o'clock Eastern time. See you later. Boom, 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 boom.
Do with the time that is given to you. You won't get to choose how long you're here. You won't know how many sunrises you have left. You don't get to rewind, pause, or skip the hard chapters. All you get is now. This moment, this breath, and most people waste it. Waiting for the perfect timing, for clarity, for permission. They wake up in lives that don't feel like theirs, surrounded by people who don't really see them, and wonder why nothing ever changes. But time doesn't ask if you're ready. It moves, with or without you. So ask yourself, if this is